Today I've donned my lab coat and I've come here to rainy Hamburg, one of the places instrumental in the creation of the brand new Shell V-Power Nitro Plus fuel. And I thought it'd be a good idea to see for myself just how much effort goes into creating such a groundbreaking fuel and meeting the scientists behind the technology. So, safety goggles on, let's get inside.
Well, in Shell we passionately believe that all fuels are not the same and that it is possible to develop better fuels for our customers and their cars. That's why we're committed to bringing innovative new fuels technology to our customers, and Shell V-Power Nitro Plus fuels are the latest example of that.
Shell V-Power Nitro Plus fuel starts off life like this. When they do the very first experiments and tests to try and mix the fuel, this is how they do it. In this lab, by hand, this is how the life of the fuel starts long before it's on the forecourts of the petrol stations around the world.
Shell V-Power Nitro Plus fuels, both the gasoline fuel and the diesel fuel, are designed to get to work instantly in the engine and act on deposits that are formed in the engine over time.
So this is actually a dirty one.
Okay, so that's not been using Shell V-Power Nitro Plus diesel.
Exactly.
Right.
So you can see there is deposits also inside the injector. So all around where the fuel goes, you can have build-up of deposits. But this, which has been run on Shell V-Power Nitro Plus diesel, shows quite a different story.
Yes. So I think it's really interesting to see that, because when you're filling up your car with fuel, I don't think people can really understand the difference that using something like Shell V-Power Nitro Plus diesel makes.
That's why we spent so much time.
You can't see it, can you? You can't see the difference because you can't look inside your engine. I think it's really good to see that.
Well, the octane rating of Shell V-Power Nitro Plus unleaded in the UK is 99 RON, which is significantly higher than regular grade fuels available in the UK. It can help to combat auto-ignition, or pinking, or knocking as it's sometimes called, which can reduce the performance of the engine. A fuel of enhanced octane, such as the 99 RON, helps prevent knock taking place.
Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Unleaded is our latest generation premium performance gasoline fuel, and it's formulated with 25% more friction modification technology than our previous Shell V-Power fuel in the UK. The friction modification technology is a really great and exciting example of the technology that's born from Shell's technical partnership with Ferrari. And it's an additive that's designed to help reduce friction in critical parts of the engine and free up energy that would ordinarily be lost, and it helps us to use that energy to do useful work, and really it means more power at the wheels.
If you look here, you've got the Formula 1 test bed in there, they're working away, and then right here, that's where they're working on trucks and road cars, so it shows you how closely linked all the Shell fuels and lubricants that are used on the road and the stuff that you see in Formula 1 is. It's all working in the same areas with the same people doing the work.
Yeah, the Shell V-Power Nitro Plus, it's a fantastic fuel, and even the life of the engine is much better.
Well, I think this feels like an apt place to end the day, because long before the fuel ends up on the forecourt being put into your cars, this is where it starts life, being tested to the nth degree. Loads of man hours, millions of pounds to make sure that before it ends up in your car, it is the perfect fuel for you. And I think that's really stood out for me today, the attention to detail from Shell. But not only that, also the fact that the road car division and the Formula 1 division work so closely together. So when someone says to you that if you put Shell V-Power Nitro Plus in your road car, you're getting almost the same fuel that Fernando Alonso drives in a Grand Prix, they're absolutely right. The two are so entwined when you walk around this site here in Hamburg. It's been a really fascinating day, and I hope you've enjoyed the tour.